Oh, today, Kings, today may be a nice, quiet time. The calm before the storm, so to speak. We are playing, of course, as King Panoshokola, the Compassionate of Sardinia and Corsica. We made the Sardino-French culture, putting us as a cultural head, and of course, yesterday we spent a long time building up our troops, building up our forces, mainly so that we can take control of the Karling dynasty, which of course we have. But now we are on the precipice of something incredible. Prince Biscotti, that is, of Sardinia and Corsica, Prince Biscotti Karling, ended up being a brilliant strategist and a famous champion, of course, with that genius trait. 23 Marshal before we have even had a chance to get our hands on him. Of course, when we start playing as him, we can buff that skill up enormously. When we start picking his way of life and we work through the strategist tree, no doubt, this kid will be unstoppable. Now, what a lot of people pointed out in the comment section yesterday as well is, obviously I married him off to Baguette. She is the Duke of Halogaland's daughter. She is also being educated in a martial education, and she'll probably come out pretty well, given that she's rowdy. She's got a pretty alright educator. She's got some pretty good traits here too, just and ambitious. I feel like between these two, they could be a powerhouse of a couple. And that's why I think our remaining job here as Panoshokola is to ensure that everything is ready for what may be an era of warfare under Biscotti. For years now, not only as our character, but of course King Meringue, have all been talking about securing the Mediterranean, being able to get that kingdom of Tyrrhenia. It's just been whispers in the hall up until this point. We've needed someone to manifest destiny. Maybe that's what inspired this kid in the first place. Of course, we'll see as we get along with that. And of course, I'd love to see some of the actual tournament mechanics to work on Hastaluda and really get this kid powerful. And I think to do that, we're going to have to make some sensible investments here and there. So the first things first is, I keep saying I need to upgrade this mine, and then I keep forgetting to upgrade, where is the mine? I keep forgetting to actually upgrade the mine. We do need, wasn't it we just needed a keep? So now we can actually upgrade it, right? Yeah, we just needed to keep building, and then we had, we already have manorialism. What do we need after that? Is it the same thing again? Yeah, we actually don't need, we need concentric castle and windmills. Windmills is actually letting us down on many fronts. We need that for all of the very fancy university buildings, that type of thing too. We are focusing on it. How long will that take again? 11 years. It's possible that this guy will still be alive, especially given that the dynasty under the AI, this is back when the AI was in control, the dynasty was given octogenarian, which gives them the extra 5 years. And this guy isn't particularly ill. You're feeling fine. He's got exotic food countering penalties. He's got no negatives, and he should live longer anyway. I'm going to ignore the Holy Order. Honestly, I feel like the Holy Order might be a good thing for Biscotti to do, given that he is, of course, the martial character, right? Probably a little bit better at organizing that type of thing. My wife, Queen Catherine, known for her interest in venery, brings rumors of beasts spotted in the realm. Excellent. We can take beast sighting for 3 years. Does that make it cheaper? Hunt success chances increased, or don't bother me with this. You don't receive any exciting events until you hold a hunt. Right now, we'll say that's interesting. We're still going to save up quite heavily for now. This mine is pretty fantastic. I mean, especially if we're collecting taxes on top of that too. We can make a lot of cash with this thing, so I want to invest early and quick. Oh, they're already married. There we go. Amazing. She came out okay. Tough soldier, winter soldier is obviously pretty irrelevant down here in the Mediterranean. Beautiful and genius. Ooh. He's also got scholarly courtier. He spent at least 5 years living in an erudite scholarly court, full of learned men and intellectuals. Wow, this kid's getting even better by the day. And I'm doing absolutely nothing. I've got such high hopes for you. Would it be a good idea to give you some experience on the council by sacking off Adamar? Now, Biscotti isn't as good, but I'd like him to start gaining a little field experience. Start at least having him organize the army or training commanders or whatever. What do I want to do with you right now? I improved from that one. That one also gives, that one will find, which one is it? Train commanders also gives knight improved, and commander gains commander trait. Maybe I'll go with that one. Organizing the army, though, will reduce cash spent on all those bloody retinues, at least for the time being. That's fine. A lot of people said maybe it might be a good way to bring raiding into the culture as well, given that she's you know, Norwegian, not that detached from Vikings in the grand scheme of things. It's only the 11th century, 12th century. So, and of course, our guy being Reaver as well, might be a nice excuse to bring it all together. I'm not just going to shoehorn that in, though, just for the purpose of doing it, but the kid clearly has a passion for it. I mean, if he's in control, why not? Hello, you and Baguette Karling vehemently support each other at court. Oh, nice. His grandson, this kid was going to be the original successor, right? Actually, very good. Valued scholarly courtier gives 20%, oh my god, gives 15% learning lifestyle experience on top. Holy shit, I mean, we've got to try and get that for Biscotti, right? And you just unlock that by having a certain level of grandeur, right? I think it's court level 9. Courtiers who lived in the royal court for 5 years gain a trait based on court type. I will double check what level we need for that. Let's have a look then. My son Biscotti stops me in the corridor, grinning ear to ear, and in his hands are 2 fishing poles. Come fishing with me today, dear father. I promise you'll love it, he exclaims. It's been a while since I took a break and escaped the hustle and bustle of the castle. Obviously, we're going to catch the fish with him. We lose stress. He's a compassionate guy. Let's do it. 40% chance to have a great trip. That'd be nice. Everything has been so positive recently. Basically, the second Meringue died, everything was on the up and up. I'm not saying Meringue was a curse. In fact, I think he was the beginning of putting everything on the straight and narrow, really upgrading things and keeping the dynasty going. That guy rebuilt things after, you know, the downward spiral that was La Baguette. Archon Gregorio of Corsica expects his council position, does he? I mean, I could take away Gwillem's position. I mean, I'm going to do that. This guy's a powerful vassal. He's only 2 points better. Or 2 points worse. Sorry. Duke Aldebert of Bourbon we have an alliance with, so I think that's a pretty good idea. I'm keeping an eye on this one just in case the Pope can give us more money. I'm not really interested in claims. What I want is some cash from the big man himself. Can we sway the Pope? 27%. Ugh. I guess I won't really bother. Somebody said, okay, in the comments, somebody said that in the diplomacy tree, here somewhere, I don't remember what one they said it was again, what pope they said it was, there is the ability to form that you can form a single alliance. Yeah, there it is. Defensive negotiations can propose one alliance without marriage. That's the trait I was trying to think of before. Might be worth going for that eventually, because we're about to get Patriarch very, very shortly. 922 out of 1,000, so we're going to pick that one up. Maybe we then go Diplomat, because I feel like this guy really has been... Look at these alliances we've got, right? We had alliances with the HRE. We had, you know, very good friendships with... Sorry, we had an alliance with Byzantium, and then, of course, we had friendships with the HRE. Nice. Value Scholarly Courtier already. Man, and that 20% development growth when we play as Biscotti, that's going to apply to the whole realm. That's crazy good. That's crazy, crazy good. Well, Patriarch it is then. That gives us 20% fertility, obviously a bit irrelevant at this point. 20% stress loss, close family opinion up by 15, and house opinion up by 10. Very nice. It's not actually that good, but of course I'm going to take it anyway. Yeah, you know what? I guess we will go defensive negotiations. Go all the way down to Diplomat, maybe even go down to August, because now that we're in charge of the dynasty, taking the commission epic decision, I don't mind so much. I wasn't going to waste the money when I wasn't the one being able to spend... Oh, we've got wolves. Oh, shit. Bring that back. Should we go hunt some wolves? You're not employing a master of the hunt. We can sort that out in a second. Thing is, I want to try and save up some money here, to be honest with you. But if those wolves are causing any problems, it's a good time to hold a hunt. So it's just saying now you should hold a hunt. We're not going to get any negatives if we ignore that, right? Show me the territory there. We'll just double check we're not getting any sort of negatives on that one. Couldn't hurt to double check. Where is this? Hello, how you doing? You beset by wolves? Just increases the success chance. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I'm not really so bothered about that for the time being. And I'd rather focus on all that cash, all those upgrades. Yes, there we are. Oh, look at that. So every zealot vassal loses 10 opinion of you for asking the Pope for money. Interesting. We never had to worry about that before because, really, we've had no vassals. But now we've got that one guy I just made Diplomat, no doubt. Yeah, fine. Obviously, we're going to ask for 400 gold and upset one of my vassals slightly. I'm not bothered by that in the least. So we can't upgrade the mine again even if we wanted to. I guess we go trade port. That's 400 gold. The thing is, I'm looking at this development growth and I'm thinking, yeah, I do like that a lot. That sounds pretty good. gives only 0.1 tax. That gives 0.3 tax. Also gives 1% holding taxes. What do you give? So actually upgrading the farms and fields is better for cash overall. So I guess we'll focus on that one early on here. And all these we still need windmills for, don't we? Yeah, that's okay. I'll take a while, but it'll be worth it when we get there. What should we throw out here then? Again, I think I'm into the cash. We can still build another castle next door to... Oh, we'd have to build a city though, wouldn't we? I'm just thinking maybe it's worthwhile, given that in Cagliari we have the feast reduction. Right. So maybe we throw down the tournament reduction. Yeah, so also the chateau reduces the feast cost as well. Oh, maybe we throw down the barracks. Reduced cost for holding the grand tournament minus 10%. So I'm going to give us any cash, but that would... I mean, that's something, of course, we want to focus on with the next character. I think that's okay. I think that's okay. That'd be kind of... That would pay itself off and probably give us more money when you consider the cost reduction. Do we want to go join a tournament? As long as it's not going to cost us too much money to get over there, why not? Yeah, 18 gold, that's fine. Who are we going to take with us? Where are we even going? Oh, man, we should visit all these points. Look at how many are on the map in this zone. Yeah, we should definitely do that. I might make this a longer route. Not really so bothered about the tournament, but I want to visit all of these other places. Look at all this stewardship experience we could pick up. Roman walls, Cathedral Square. Man, there's so much. 25% chance when we visit San Vitale that our antiquarian greatly improves in aptitude. That's so fun. Okay, this is really cool. So where are we traveling to? We're going all the way up to... Yikes. That's quite a journey. I think a Mountaineer. We've definitely got to take the captains. Mountaineer reduces a lot of the more significant risks. We go from 7 medium dangers down to 1, and then 16 minor. This is going to be kind of dangerous because I am going to divert us quite a lot. Oh, we won't arrive in time. We actually can't leave. Oh, boo. Damn. Okay. That's unfortunate. Okay. Well, that's okay. That's fine. That's fine. We know for next time. I mean, look. Getting a stewardship character might be worth just doing a grand tour and visiting absolutely everywhere. I know you have to grand tour in your own round, but we might be able to say, hey, let's just, let's divert it to, like, the mainland, like, continental Europe and walk around there for a little while. I'm not sure how flexible on the very extreme side of things you can go with that, but that might be something worth taking a look at later on. Okay, what can I upgrade here? We could upgrade sub-holdings. I want the money for myself, at least, to kickstart things here. Tortoli, we can go for better hill farms. 0.2, sure. Might as well upgrade when we can, right? Do we even need to lose stress with the Confidant? We could afford to drop a little bit, sure. I think eventually we need to start investing into... Oh, the Basilius' Feast. Hey. We will actually arrive in time for this one. Oh, that's quite nice. Are we going to have enough time to visit some of these places? 200 learning lifestyle experience. We visit Byzantium. It's a warlike court, so we gain 600 martial lifestyle experience. I'd really like to take, if we can. Join because of the activity type in the Caravan Master. It's a shame he's not inviting Biscotti, because that would have been quite handy. What are we traveling through here? All the mountains. God, those are some... This is a dangerous journey. Holy shit. Takes us down to 0. That's better. Okay, let's customize the route then and do some diversions. Do I really care about the stewardship stuff? Well, maybe we could do something with that, though. Okay, so we're going to go from Cagliari. That gives us 200 stewardship if we go down there. Maybe I'm going a little bit far out here. We could go to Messina. We'll hit 2 points there. Then from Messina, we're going through here. Can we maybe go through here? That's pretty good. So that gives us another 2 stewardship points, right? Gives us another 2 stewardship points. We go for there. Maybe on the way back from Byzantium. It gives us martial lifestyle experience. That was not so relevant. We could just go on some massive journey now, couldn't we? How flexible is this? I presume we can't just like, holy shit, so we could just go everywhere. We're going to head back to Sicily via Hebron. I don't think I'm going to do that. My God, look at the chance of danger, too. Obviously, the longer the journey we go on, just we're massively increasing the chance that we're going to die horribly. So maybe I won't do that. Jeez, this is going to be a long-ass journey, but we're not doing much else right now. So we go via there. We'll land here. Go through there. We're doing a bit of a tour of Byzantium, aren't we? Hitting all these stewardship points. We're hitting basically every stewardship point on the journey. I don't think it's worth taking a detour to go to the Temple of Zeus. Back here. Via Messina. Oh, what about on the way back? We go up through here instead. That's a very silly journey. Okay, but look at all those points we're getting on the way back too. Honestly, I'm up for it. Or alternatively, right, we travel up to here, then we come to here, then we go up to Benevento, we go round to Capua, we go round to Terracina, we go up round to Ostia. This is fine, because this is like right next to our domain. So I think this is fine. Then we come up to you. Via the Vatican. Yep. We'll go up to here. We'll go up to here. Oh, this is very silly. This is the grandest of tours. And if we survive the journey, we're going to get a shitload. Actually, let's go from Capua via Casino. I mean, it's mountains, but who gives a shit? Because we've got a mountaineer accompanying us. If they die, I'd probably cry. Wow, what a journey. Look at that, we're covering basically the whole Mediterranean. And I mean, does that not make sense for people that dream of uniting the whole Mediterranean? I think that's good. I'm alright with that. Who did I set as caravan master? Oh dear. Who is my caravan master? Has he got good aptitude? Well, it's a bit late now. He's pretty skilled. He is a somewhat of a seasoned traveler. This is a hell of a journey. I'm ready for it. Yeah, I can't wait. Let's go. We're probably going to have to skip over some of the events. We can't really entertain all of them because this will be a 4-hour episode otherwise. Visited the capital of Sicily. 200 lifestyle experience in learning. That's quite fun. And we got a perk from that as well. Scientific cultural fascination progress up by 20%. Boom. Windmills quicker. Nice. We visited the Region Walls. I presume that's how that's pronounced. Court grandeur is at level 8. Ooh, that's unfortunate. Can we do anything about that? I guess it's because we've left court again, huh? I mean, I've got everything fully upgraded. I need to keep a closer eye on court events, okay? The Pangaria of Paragoritissa, of course, naturally. And here we are. Journeying through the Vrestenitsa. I passed by a peculiar-looking tent splayed open, and a yet more peculiar occupant inside. Can tell us our future. 50-50. That we lose 17 stress and gain good omens, or... What does that do for us? Is the bad omen worth the gamble? I would just give stress. Okay, let's go for it. Oh, your travel bodes ill. Oh, very good. That's good. Thank God we're not on some, long, ridiculous, long-winded journey or anything like that. One foot after another, I slowly move forward on a narrow mountain trail. Suddenly, I hear a rumble and quickly a silent scream. Where is Jocelyn? I demand to know, my voice barely escaping my dry mouth. The only response is the faint whistling of the wind. Oh, God. Shall we attempt a mountain rescue, or shall we let Jocelyn, the caravan master, die? This is very dangerous. Many will perish. With the journey that I've planned out, though, if we don't have a caravan master, many more might die. What do you think? Oh, shit, this is scary, isn't it? I think we're going to try the mountain rescue. I feel like with that, if it was anyone else, I might be a little less reluctant, but without the caravan master, Jocelyn was not found. Oh my God, and we lost. Oh, shit. He fell from the mountain trail. Behooves me to choose someone else to lead my entourage. Oh, my God. And she was the... Was she the mountaineer? Oh, my God. Have we lost the mountaineer, too? Oh, no. We've still got the mountaineer. She might have been the shipmaster, which honestly could be even worse. Do we want to take Wagan as our new caravan master or Sinasiniad? Wagan is excellent aptitude. They're both actually very good. I'm going to take this guy, though, because he's got slightly higher skills. As we travel through the highlands, trudging through the dirt, we encounter a modest wayward shrine. Do we cast down this heterodoxy? Or do we say there's a nice ring to it? Well, we're compassionate, yeah. Yeah, that has a nice ring to it. Hello? Oh. Tyranny of Prince Andre, my brother-in-law. Okay, sure. His marshal has declared war on him. Should we just carry on? You continue participating in the feast, or do we turn back? No, carry on. Karen, it's not our war. Don't worry about it. If things lose, if bad things happen, bad things happen. Hey, Argentiera mine is constructed. Very good, or at least the upgrade is fantastic. I have seen the world and beheld its many wonders, and we've visited many, many mining settlements. I imagine we'll get a stewardship perk before we get back. Truly, Greek women are a cut above the rest. A pretty little rose. She is far too pleasing to my eye to spend a day slaving away in Chalkadika. Sure. No, he would not take her as a lover. I think he has a very high opinion of his wife. They've stood by each other through thick and thin. I don't think we would do it. Hey, visited the cameras. Thank you. The fields in Kavala are a sight to behold. Every crop in bloom, every leaf green, every stem luscious. He notices me in the distance and turns in my direction. My knowledge of gardening is vast. Yes, incomparably vast. Stay a while and listen. Thank you, Deckard Kane. 50% chance we gain a gardener, or gain the trait gardener. 50% chance we gain down to earth, which gives learning and a health boost. Oh, shit. It's going to delay us by 14 days. We're not going to miss the feast doing this, right? Would it? We're traveling to the feast. We're not going to, miss it or anything. 3 months until it begins. Nah, we're good. Let's go for it. Getting down to earth. That's nice. We lost a little prestige, but I feel like this guy, again, compassionate, trusting. I feel like it suits him. And here we are. The servants run across the hall, bringing the final decorations. Some of the guests are yet to arrive, and I indulge myself with a delicious drink by the fire. There's no place I'd rather be. He is a bit of a feastman, right? Followed his father in that respect. What a lovely time ahead of us. And here we are in Byzantium. Yesterday, our travels in Byzantium were rather grueling, and I was so exhausted I overslept. The rest of my entourage didn't want to wake me up. Oh, we got a martial lifestyle perk for visiting the capital, I presume. Saying they're worried I would rather not be in the right state of mind if they didn't give me enough rest. I'll be careful not to oversleep again. It gives us +5 to travel speed. Or thanks, that was a good night's rest and we lose a little stress. No, it's okay. We don't have to worry about the stress right now. Our intent, recreation, I think is most likely. Oh, I shouldn't have clicked that button. Oh, it crashed the game. We lost everything. All the journey. All the traveling is gone. Damn you, Paradox. That's the first crash I think I've ever had in Crusader Kings 3, even with mods, like total conversions. Damn it. Well, we did, when I loaded in, for whatever reason, we still got a learning lifestyle perk. I'm not entirely sure what happened. Maybe it quick saved on an event outcome or something like that, so we can still take scientific. What the hell was happening? What have we just done? Have I built the mine yet? Oh, that's frustrating. Oh, the mine's just about to finish upgrading. Ooh! Court Grandeur hit level 10. Oh. Ah, there you go. The feast is back on. Thank God for that. Right, okay, here we go. Let me let me catch us back up. You know what? We'll cut to when we are at Byzantium. How about that? Okay, we made it without any incident at all this time. Perfect. You visited the capital of the Byzantine Empire, and we've got a new martial lifestyle perk. Control growth would be good. I think this guy is more of an overseer than he is. He's been very strategic with his diplomacy and with his realm management. I don't think... I know that there's one literally called strategist, but of course it's more about martial. I think we're going to go with overseer instead, because I think it just suits him a bit more. There's no real reason for either one. Wow, Byzantium looks cool, eh? That's very fun. All right, let's actually get on with things this time. No looking up the intent. It's not relevant. Let's do it. Let's meet the people. Let's have a good time. And the feast begins. Every guest is gathered in the Great Hall, and our gracious host, Basilius Michael, has welcomed us all to the feast. I look forward to this. And we got a new diplomacy lifestyle perk. Thank you. Ah, and if you look back there, you gain sellsword bolsters ranks. Man at arms maintenance minus 25%. Baguette Karling did spend 50 gold on that, but honestly, it'll probably save us more money overall. Thank you, Baguette. Let's have a look. So I think we want to go down thoughtful and then again into defensive negotiations, right? How are we getting on? Is there anything more jovial than a good feast? Guests throng to and fro, eating and chatting while flicking torchlight pays off every wall, lights bouncing like laughter around the hall. So we say this is where I want to be and lose stress that we don't have. Good folk to mingle with here, or a chance to be seen with the great and the good. Yeah. Again, our guy's compassionate, trusting. He's a friendly fella. Let's go with good folk to mingle with. See if we can get some good friends. I know what I said, I just don't understand why you find it so funny. Duke Mercia cocks his head to the side and I withhold my chortle. I haven't told him about what he could be said as interpreted as something lewd. If you squeeze the head, a thick substance will pour out. We can either say, never mind, but we'll gain stress because we're a reveler. And we're going to take the risk instead of embarrassing him because we're a reveler. We hope that, he does find the double entendre funny. Very good. Can't believe we traveled for 3 months to come to a feast that lasts all of about a month to then go traveling for 6 more months. Duke Comatus expresses that he admires how I'm able to expand at any length on any topic. Well, that's what being a guy on the internet is, my friend. Euphrasia Ducas tells a fantastic joke about smoothly polished sticks. That's good. It's such a joy to see my friend Basilius Michael. Once we eat, drink, and sing together, it's as if no time has passed since we last parted. Look at that. I think they've already got the 100 opinion, but we are reinvigorating our friendship. Gives a huge health boost. I presume it just counts as negatives. And it's a toast to Prince Callistos. It's a decent speech, if a bit long-winded. Shall we say here, here, or... No, I never liked him, to be honest. It's the same option either way. Let's say here, here. And there we are. Daylight pours through the windows, and in just one moment, the whole hall becomes illuminated. Most of the seats are now empty. Some servants hand me my weapons and take their leave with a cheery bow. What a pleasure it was to have you with us. He smiles at me. What a feast. Before coming, I could have never imagined the exotic delicacies I would sample in my time in Basilius Michael's halls. This was a feast that I will never forget. But now... I shall depart. We lose 124 stress that we don't have at all, and 5 trait experience in Eager Reveler. We haven't had a huge amount of feasts, I'll be honest. I could always maybe change something about that in this guy's retirement. Great. What a time. We made a lot of friends. We endeared ourselves. We didn't go... nothing went wrong. And now we head off. And you might notice I've made the route a little more winding this time. Instead of going up through... kind of the northern parts of the papal land up towards Orbitello. Instead, I did a more of a loop around Byzantium so that we could hit some more stuff over here, because I thought it's less likely we're going to travel over to Byzantium than it is we're going to be able to travel around Italy, right? So I thought it made sense going to all of these points first. For the full travel route, there it is. We're hitting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, making a slight detour up through Italy, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 more sites. If that's on average 200 experience each, we're getting a lot of great life experience from this. We're currently making 17.3 gold per month. Again, I think that's probably, and we got a stewardship perk, I think that's probably where Biscotti furthered the mandate and got a reduction on the man-at-arms, right? Fantastic work. Teaming with all manner of wildlife, Sinner and I agree that Claudiopoly would be a great place to go on a hunt. He spots the rabbit. What would you say to a wager, my liege? 43% chance we could gain 175 gold and a lucky rabbit's paw artifact. I think I'm going to go with it. Even though luck is on his side, let's take the gamble. And we actually did it. Amazing work. That was fun. This guy's paid 175 to us, gained 20 opinion of us, and we gained a lucky rabbit's paw artifact. I'm not sure what that does. We'll have a look in a second. What do we want to do then for... I think Administrator is a bit pointless. That's more about playing within, like, a larger realm, isn't it? Man-at-arms maintenance per dread. Well, that's totally irrelevant because we have no dread at all. We're the kindest man in Europe. Vassal tax contribution up by 10%. It's not much, but it will be something. It's not nothing at all. Unlike pretty much everything else we could have picked there. Because we're not going to extort subjects, given that this guy is nice. Truly, a stroll through Prussius ad Hypham is a gift from God. Heart, get me off this metal prison. My squire took offense at my manner, even going as far to call me heartless, and has abandoned me. Whatever this strange man did could not have been enough to justify being stuck forever in his armor. I could, of course, help him. This man could pay us to undress him, because he's stuck in his armor. Offer him loyal squires for his fealty. Is he good? He's okay. Resentful gambler, he's an organizer, or I leave him to his fate. We're compassionate, so the only real option is bring him along. Why not? Visited the Nicaea walls, thank you. And a daughter! A daughter born to Biscotti and Baguette Karling. Did she inherit genius and beautiful? She did not. She actually got the worst of both, comely and quick. Well, that's okay. Mafalda, I need some... I'm going to have to Google Sardinian desserts, because I will admit, I'm not very au fait on that one. Sardinian desserts? What do we eat in Sardinia? 8 most popular Sardinian desserts. Ah, very good. I'm not going to be able to pronounce any of these, am I? Aranzada? Traditional Sardinian sweet made with candy, orange peels, and almonds. Oh. I'll be honest, it doesn't look very good. But you know what? That's what she's going to be called. Aranzada. May you grow strong and wise. Aranzada Karling. Oh, are we fluent in Greek? Are you fluent in Greek? Well, how are you fluent in Greek? His mother was Greek. Right. His grandfather was a Greek duke. I completely forgot about that. Oh, there you go. Seems like a little caravan has become a little lost in these foreign lands. Probably explains why we were able to befriend the Basilia so easily then, huh? Panachocolato's journey to Cagliari gained 7 days of progress. Very nice. We've got a long journey ahead of us, so any time is fantastic, if you don't mind. Wow, look at all this experience. It's so easy to just pick all this up. This is something I very much should have done more of when we were traveling before. The procession has ground to a halt, a stone's throw away from Rethymno. I look over to see my white wagon. Oh, he's joined us again, dismounted and intently staring at something on the ground. My lord, there's an ant path here. I may be a tad superstitious, but you should never cross an ant path. My great-grandfather did, and he never returned home. Fine. You know what? We'll find another path. We're compassionate, and you know what? We'll respect this man and his experience, and you know what he wants in his life. Visited the capital of the Byzantine Empire. That was a bit late. Visited the Cyclopean walls. And we've got a new stewardship livestock, but my god. We're not going to cast down anybody's tomb. That would be very bizarre. We've got another wise one. Let's go for it. Where glory of fame is known, what do we get? Oh, we got bad omens again. Maybe we should stop traveling. Good god. Nice. 7 more days reduction because of Jocelyn finding a safe shortcut in Corinth. Much appreciated, my friend. So we're heading over to Italy for a little bit of a tour over there. Oh, God. Hello. Why is Princess Euphrasia the court jester? My grandson, Pano Chocolat Karling's wife, was made into the court jester by his own father. By her own father. What the hell is wrong with you? My great-grandson, he's robust. May you grow strong and wise. We're not going to give this kid a Sardinian dessert name because I don't know how many Sardinian desserts I could find. And more importantly, that kid is so far down the line that we're going to ignore it. A day on the road has been fairly calm and nondescript so far. We are somewhere outside of Venosa, and I close my eyes. My mount brings me forward 1 step at a time. Is that quacking? I isolate the sound to be coming from the shrubbery on my right-hand side. Oh, well, obviously, the duck is a good omen. But the question is, do we go as far to follow the duck? Naturally. I dismount and locate the duck in nearby shrubbery. It starts waddling off into the wilderness, and I follow by foot. Suddenly, the duck stops and tilts its head in my direction, clearly confused as to why it's procured a human follower. I smile at the duck, trying to ease the tension, but the duck squirms, flaps its wings, and flies away. What a wild duck chase. He's compassionate to a fault. Maybe that's his... All good characters have to have, you know, one good perk, one bad perk, and then one sort of journey to go on. And in this case, I feel like his compassionate is also a negative. He was very compassionate about that duck. I think there's, in the new CK3 dev diary, they talked about how there's going to be a kind of eccentric trait, because lunatic in CK2 was what kind of tied you into all the weird events, but I think eccentric in CK3 is going to be added to make up for that, because lunacy in this is kind of more of a negative, more of like a health malice, which, to be fair, makes a lot of sense, right? Say a prayer and move on. Let's have a look at our stewardship perks then. Again, I don't think Avaricious suits him, but simultaneously, what the hell else am I going to invest in here? It's more useful. Just because we can use the extort subject's decision doesn't mean we're gonna do it. You know, like, this is more situationally useful, but administrator might be more useful overall if I were to kind of push it a bit further. I'm not sure. At least Avaricious is just like, what, like a flat tax bonus. And if we're using that money-grabbing way to invest back into the people, is that not an act of compassion? Ah, a foreign treat. It's not the first time I catch my knight seeing her fiddling around with some flowers. He's fallen in love with a lady. He is going to join King Guy of Sicily. Guy the Flayer, of course, was friends with King Meringue. You know what? Who are we to interfere? We're compassionate. We're not going to get in the way of love. Shall we tour a local settlement? I don't mind a slight detour. I would hope not. After the months of traveling, we gain +1 stewardship, +3 popular opinion for 5 years. Absolutely. What a journey this has been, huh? And there we are, going through the Vatican. And finally, yes, sure, we'll go to war. Finally, we're home. I never thought we would make it. We get 11 trait experience. Wow, at long last. Well, Royal Court did decrease a little bit, but to be fair, we haven't been here for a long time. We gained another stewardship perk. Baguette Karling gained some prestige. Fantastic. Did we actually get any traveling experience? Oh, look at that. We're all the way up through Wanderer. Oh my god. Well, I mean, that makes sense. After a journey that long, I think that's pretty fair enough. Okay, we've got another one. Monthly income per stress level up 10%. Pointless. Again, fearful troops. Totally pointless. Totally pointless. But eventually we'll get slightly more money to invest, right? What a journey. Wow, that was great. I want to have a look at this rabbit foot. See what the hell that does for us. I presume it counts as just a trinket. Gives prowess and prestige. Absolutely no use for this character whatsoever. To be fair, the Serpentine Budai is slightly less useful. I mean, at least we get prestige with that. We don't need the stress reduction. This guy's always hovering at very low stress, and we're making 18 gold per month. And actually, on that journey, I basically saved a load of cash because I was distracted and not upgrading my stuff, which I should have been, I will admit. Right, let's get some upgrades going then. How about some, sorry, what was homesteads? 0.1 gives us a little levy reinforcement rate. Walls and towers gives 0.1 as well. Not very good if we're trying to invest in economy. Hillside Fields gives 0.5. Yeah, I guess we'll invest in that. That's fine. Any tax buildings, I'm good with throwing a bit of cash behind here and there. Can't upgrade anything here. What are we lacking? Cash for upgrading the farms and fields? We need to keep. Oh, cool. Yeah, no, okay. We can focus on upgrading. Maybe I should focus on upgrading the keeps now a little bit more before I invest more into the other buildings here. So the charming King Pan au Chocolat of Sardinia and Corsica. I've heard good things about you, and I'm interested in starting, oh my god, a written conversation with you. The Emperor of Francia? France became an empire? Whoa. How the hell did you manage that? They've got 2 out of 3 tiles. They've got the Kingdom of Burgundy, the Kingdom of France. Well, I thought Burgundy had been unified from the start, and somehow Brittany and Wales and Normandy is under Castile. I'm not quite sure how that happened. Marriage gone awry. William of England. Oh, you moron. House Normandy married into... Oh, no, hang on. No. They did it the right way around. Because the King of Castile is William II of House Normandy. Right, so you must have conquested it then? Inherited. No. It just passed out of the Spanish house over to William the Conqueror. That's bizarre. What a weird union. Holy crap. Okay. Yeah, no, absolutely we'll start exchanging letters with him. This guy loves to make a friend with an emperor here and there. We get famous herbs and herbalists. Holding taxes 3% and development growth 2%. Hey, absolutely. I should check the other option because the other option said invest. I was thinking I want to save some money. The last fortnight I've been afflicted by pounding migraines. When they hit, my vision seems to shrink, all without sight, and light winnowing out until there's a small corner of the world left to me. Perhaps you should take it easy. Is that a sign that he's getting older? Not sure. His health is fine, and in fact, reinvigorating friendship wasn't just countering negatives. It gave him extra health on top. This guy's going to live forever. We're going to be like 40 by the time we end up playing as Biscotti. That's all right. It's given him, it's given him plenty of lifestyle experience, huh? To the benevolent King Pan au Chocolat, thank you for your swift response. I look forward to our correspondence. What should we speak to Emperor Manasses about? He's a brilliant strategist. Obviously, please tell me about military strategies. Hope it's something close to his heart. I get the feeling it might be. Hey, to think you would ask about a subject so dear to me. You know me better than most. All I had to do was look at your character tab. Why doesn't everybody do that? Should we just continue exchanging letters? Do we want to gain a trade deal with him? Gives 5% holding tax. You know what? Again, this is where that compassionate to a fault should come in. The trade deal would be fantastic for what I'm trying to do, build up the realm before we go on a big war. But you know what? We're going to gain some diplomacy experience and keep exchanging letters. She's gone. Queen Catherine, his wife for 40-something years, is dead. At least the memories remain. Oh, very sad. And she was also his confidant, too, so that is quite a sad situation. Let's go for defensive negotiations. We could probably befriend the King of Francia and arrange an alliance with him. He really, really, really likes us. But we don't like him so much. 42% chance of befriending him. That would be an impressive alliance, I think. Is he pretty good? He is very powerful. The problem is, I really want that county of mine in Sardinia. That might be something for the next character. We could always form an alliance again with, how is it we do that then? Propose alliance. Oh, because we're at war, we can't. He also just won't do it. Use strategic diplomacy to forge an alliance with Basilius. Not with blood, but with words. Yeah, his chance of accepting is very, very low. Even though we are, like, best friends with him. What if we negotiate an alliance with you? That's only minus 44. Huh. So actually, if we befriended the Emperor of Francia, chances are we probably get that. We can ask the Head of Faith for gold. 500 gold, in fact. Jesus Christ. You get court grandeur for appointing positions, don't you? So if we've got a lot of extra cash and we're looking for extra court grandeur, why not just employ some people? I think we'll do that. Improves education outcomes. Sure, let's throw you in. Food taster, let's throw you in. Why not? We've got the money for it. Master of the horse does increase court grandeur based on aptitudes. That gives another +2. Master of the hunt, same story. That's going to give +2 as well. Oh my god, let's close the filled positions. I don't care about that. Royal Architect reduces building construction time. I mean, again, this is something I really should have done. Minus 20% because of Baguette Karling. I like the fact that he is able to do something here. That's quite nice. High Almoner. Just gets another +1. You give another +1. Oh my god. A Jester. Does that upset them? Because in CK2 it upset them. Doesn't seem to. Opinion with him increased. For becoming Court Jester. Okay, fair enough. Sure, there you go. Court Poet. He's not great, but he is literally better than nothing. We are scraping the barrel a little bit here, I will admit. That's fine. Let's go with that one. We can't have an Executioner because no courtiers meet that position. So if we hire the entire court out, we're still making 9.7 gold per month. Honestly, I'm fine with that. I think that's okay. We've lost a lot of cash, but court grandeur is something that has been slipping away there quite rapidly. Ooh, geez. Even that isn't enough to keep at court grandeur level 10. My god. We're basically settled at our baseline now, though. I need to make more artifacts, or get more artifacts, find more artifacts. Just do something here to sort that out. It's a shame we can't negotiate an alliance here with Duke Nicephorus II, because he's got a lot of troops. He's pretty alright. We're only 3 points off of that, but that's okay. Right, what do we want to invest in now? Just love building buildings. Let's upgrade the farms and fields. That seems like a pretty alright idea. Do you want to throw down anything else? I don't think we can throw down anything else right now. Let's upgrade some of these sub-holdings then. There you go. There's a keep for you. Baguette Karling died. Damn. Okay, well, we've lost an alliance there. Not that it matters, because I think he was inside our realm anyway, right? We can demand a payment from Archon Roger. Yes, give us that, Roger. Thank you, my friend. Just keep an eye on these upgrades here and there. I don't think I'm gonna remarry. I don't think I'm gonna remarry, Pain au Chocolat? Because, oh man, she was giving us a massive stewardship benefit, though. Because he's compassionate. Is he going to remarry because he has to? I'm not really sure. Looking for somebody. What about Julien of Burgundy? Potential alliance with the Italian Condottieri band. That's not very good, but she's got high stewardship. Maybe I should be sorting by opinion instead. Potential alliance with, like, cities. I'm looking for that kind of nice middle ground between... there's a duchy there. She's got high stewardship, and she gives us a duchy with Lower Silesia. I suppose we could go with that one. Is he I mean, he should remarry. It's kind of expected that he would remarry. How long's she been dead for? 1124. That can't be right. No, she's been dead like less than a year. Go on. We'll remarry just out of utility. He's compassionate. Maybe he realizes that this is good for the realm to have a queen, right? I think that's okay. I think that's not. It's an acceptable middle ground, an acceptable compromise. Puts our taxes up by quite a lot, though. Huh? I'm alright with that. The Pope also wants to exchange letters. Pope Adrianus. That's amazing, because that could potentially give us a big friendship with him. Tell me about theological treatise. Is the Pope? Of course he's going to want to talk about theological treatise. Let's do it. Ah, it worked. To think you would ask about a subject so dear to me. Oh, you truly know me better than most, or they must be paying no attention whatsoever. No, I only wish to continue exchanging letters. 100 opinion. Could we try and befriend the Pope? We are currently trying to befriend the Emperor of, oh, my granddaughter was taken prisoner. Elena Karling? Cecily's. Oh. Cecily's daughter. Weird. Okay. Talk to a confidant. Yeah, sure. Let's do it. My mind is at ease. Speaking to his grandson. I like that. Pain au chocolat. Pain au chocolat's got to stick together. What was I about to do? We can demand payments. Oh, let's wait for this plot against the Emperor of France here to expire. We're closer than ever. My god, he actually did it. Holy shit. In awe. And the Keeping Arborea is done. I think we try and befriend the Pope, because that is a powerful... He's only 42. He's a young Pope. 93% chance of success. That is a great, great friend to have, right? And he might start chucking cash at us left, right, and center if we do that. Obviously, we're not befriending him for the money. That's obscene. That's disgusting to suggest. We're doing it for the friendship. Let's keep focusing on upgrading these kind of base holdings. Oh, God. We've married her, and immediately she has lover's pox. Oh, no, it was our fault, because we've got lover's pox. Did I do this to her? My dear, I cannot express how sorry I am. You awful person. Oh, Basilius Michael died. Oh, that's sad. Leontus likes us a lot, though. He likes us a lot, the Basilius' son. And that makes a lot of sense. I'm sure they must have spoken once or twice at the feasts and the weddings and everything else. The families were intertwined, albeit very briefly, when, sadly, that marriage fell apart after someone very selfishly died. I was watching a play by a traveling troupe. Though it was a short and simple love story without much drama or conflict, the characters were likable. Those plebeians, it's some banal fluff, or I admit it brought a smile to my face. Be compassionate here. What can we do? We can finally get that alliance with Crete. Took a long time, but there we are. Not that we really want it too much. We've got some payments coming up eventually, but it's a long time out. I'm happy to... I think I'm happy to just leave it here today, to be honest. We're just kind of waiting on cash and stuff to build up, so I can do a little heavy editing tomorrow. Ooh, embassies gives each alliance +1 opinion. Takes up to 28 diplomacy. Sorry, I meant to say diplomacy when I said opinion. Fantastic. I'm happy to leave it here today. We did a massive journey, and we have upgraded so much of this realm. How is Biscotti coming along? I mean, he's doing good stuff. Genius strategies. He hasn't got any benefits to Marshall quite yet. It's a shame you can't see what he's chosen as his lifestyle, but that's okay. Man, this kid, I've got such high hopes for him. Can that upgrade again from Values Colony Courtier? I think there's a level 3 rank, right? I'm not sure. We'll see how that goes. Anyway, thank you for joining me today. Quite a slow episode. I think it's going to be a slow... Again, it's kind of the older years of Pain au Chocolat, who's just been building everything up. Maybe we can have some feasts at long last, but we did just cross over 10,000 prestige, which I'm quite happy with. We'll keep building up, and we'll just stick to some feasts and play it easy for a while. Be a little more heavy edited tomorrow. Come back then.